folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best charred grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your Verizon representative with news that will hum your car, make it smart and safe. How? With the new Hum device by Verizon. You can rest assured you're never alone. Flat tire? Lost? Accident? For $10 a month, Hum by Verizon has you covered. And I will come to you in Marion County to install the Hum for free. Time to call me at 352-528-0020. Are you ready to hum along? Call 352-528-0020.
Ocala Business Leaders Incorporated is a group of independent local firms providing a wide range of quality goods and services. Each firm strives to maintain the highest level of professional integrity and 100% customer satisfaction. When you're looking for goods and services, call a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, and we are confident you will be pleased with the results. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, join us at the Ocala Elks Lodge, 25th Avenue in Ocala, any Wednesday at 7 a.m. and enjoy a breakfast on us. For more information, check OcalaBusinessLeaders.com.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz on a Wednesday morning, a nice, beautiful Wednesday morning. Not a cloud in the sky, sun high in the sky. Beautiful Floridian blue skies. Looks like the water around Clearwater has been turned upside down and created the sky. That's how nice it is outside. Saw this article today. I wanted to bring this to your attention. The headline says, COVID immunity could last for years, study says. What? Years? Huh. COVID-19 infections could result in immunity that could last for a few years, a new study indicates. The study published online found that most participants in the study who had been infected with COVID-19 retained enough immune cells to fend off the infection 8 months after they had it. That could indicate immunity may remain for years, the authors of the immune memory study said. The amount of memory would likely prevent the vast majority of people from getting hospitalized severe disease for many years. This according to Shane Crowdy, a virologist for La Jolla Institute of Immunology, who co-led the new study. This according to a story in the New York Times. So looks like there's a study out now that most participants in the study that were affected with COVID-19 retained enough immune cells to fend off infection for up to 8 months later. This study is out for peer review now as we speak, but that's some hope. Looks like the little light at the end of the tunnel if this is true. And Bill Maher said it best, and I don't agree with Bill Maher a whole lot. I just don't. But when he was talking about COVID, he said we're overreacting. He said, you're being told you got to stay inside, you got to stay away from people because your immune system can't handle the COVID-19 virus. And that's not correct, or everybody that gets it would be dying. The human immune system is beating this virus 98.8% of the time, according to numbers from the Florida Health Department. You know, I gave you those numbers. Out of the people that are sick, only 2% of them, 98% are surviving. Out of the 885,000 cases as of Monday, 17,517 deaths. That's 2% of all those infected have passed away from this virus. So the human immune system works. Bill Maher said so. He said, look, your immune system works or everybody would be dying from it. Go outside. Enjoy yourself. If you get sick, do what you need to do when you're sick. If you're elderly, if you're prone to immune issues, don't go outside and frolic with other people. Use common sense. But the human immune system is amazing, and it seems like now, according to this new study, that it could fend off immune cells, fend off this infection for up to 8 months after you had it, which leads virologists to think that the human immune system may be able to keep you immune for years. I know when this first came out, people didn't know what was going on, and a lot of stuff was put out there. We're learning on the job with this virus. I get that. But according to this study, it looks like we're learning that it's not once you have it and your immune system kicks it, beats it, that your immune system then stays where the virus can't, get you again for at least up to 8 months. It's kind of like when you get the flu, and I know people hate that COVID's being compared to the flu, but it's the same type virus. It's the same family of viruses. When you get the flu, you don't get over the flu and then 3 weeks later get the flu again. It's not how it happens. Your body can fight it then. That's why people say take that shot. I'm just not going to take it. Because your body builds up immunity to it and then can fight it. But this study seems to think that once your immune system gets to where it can beat the infection, this study shows that immune cells will be able to fend off the infection 8 months later. That's a light at the end of the tunnel, if you ask me. Give me your thoughts. 622-9622 is the number to call if you have any comments. You want to talk about the Ocala Civic Theater. It is Weird News Wednesday. I'll have some news of the weird later in the show. Joe Martone will join us later in the show. We're going to see how smart Joe is. Tell you what, I'll tell him now on the air so he can study. Going back almost, this is Bob Houck does this, learning more about our oldest neighbors. Going back almost 500 years, we Floridians have had a storied and often riveting history with our original inhabitants. Whether you know them as Indians, Native Americans, or indigenous people, here's a quiz that will catch you up on what you may not know about them. We're going to see how much Joe knows about the Native Americans that were living here when the Spanish settled Florida. Notice I didn't say Columbus because he never stepped foot on North America. Let me started on that guy. We'll see how smart Joe is with this quiz a little later on. This is to be thought of, and this number scares me. Bed sores are a growing concern as COVID hospitalizations rise. And bed sores are pressure injuries where people stay on one side too long and, it goes numb and it goes into the skin cells die. And if you lay there long enough, it creates a sore. Well, the National Pressure Industry Advisory Panel estimates pressure injuries affect more than 2.5 million patients a year. Here's the number I didn't know. 60,000 people a year die from bed sores. Let that number sink in for a minute. 60,000 people a year die from bed sores. 17,517 people have died in Florida from COVID. So about a third of what die in a year from bed sores. Now, the bed sores are nationwide, not just in the state. But that's a lot of people, I would think, from dying from bed sores. And we're not shutting the economy down for that. Pressure injuries may increase this year amid estimates that up to 119,000 new COVID hospitalizations could happen by December 7th. It's because the skin's our largest organ. It just is. We forget that the first barrier to our entire body is our skin. And so sometimes we forget that, we need to take care of it too. But I was shocked by the number of 60,000 people die annually from bed sores. And they're looking for 19,000 people to be hospitalized, estimated 19,000 new hospitalizations by December 7th of this year. So they expect the bed sore rate to go up, and if the rate of bed sores go up, then the rate of fatalities from bed sores will have to go up. But I was shocked to know that many people died annually from bed sores. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I'll give you some news from that Florida Public Utilities have released, and give you some news about Ocala making the top of a list nationwide. We'll talk about that next. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. In addition to our pasture mowing and tractor services, including zero-turn mowers for your fence line finish, we also offer rototilling and fence row spraying. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Embrace Magazine is boldly uniting lifestyles as its first ever and only